welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am Nina.
Hello everybody, I am Shane and this is part 2. Why is bottled water so expensive?
It is. Before we get into it, I want to ask, how do you usually get your water?
Usually, like today, I got water from a convenience store because I forgot to bring my water bottle from home. So usually at home we have a water filter.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So it's like a 过滤器嘛.
过滤器, yeah. So a filter will
clean the water, right? So I have one of those at home, and then I have a bottle that I can reuse, and I fill up the bottle before I leave home.
Yes.
And then bring it with me out for the day. And then if I am at work or a place that has a water machine, I will refill the water bottle.
Okay, so that is actually a great way to save money and to help the environment,
And how about you? Do you bring water from home?
Yeah, I try to, but I don't have a filter connected to the faucet.
Oh, okay.
So what I do is more difficult, but it's helpful when it comes to saving money, right? So I put the water in a boiler. So I boil the water first.
Boil it first?
Yeah, and wait for it to cool, and then put it through a water filter, but it's one of those portable jugs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those too.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so both of us usually don't pay for water.
Yes.
Because it's too expensive.
It is, right?
Okay, let's get into part 2 and find out why it's so expensive.
Okay.
Another reason is the water is made pure and safe for drinking. Then it's bottled, packaged, and shipped to stores all over the world. The costs don't end there because you also pay for the bottle. Each one takes a lot to design, produce, and ship. Companies spend millions to advertise their bottled water as well.
Okay, so why is bottled water so expensive? This is part 2.
Yeah,
We've already learned that water costs money.
there's that.
There's that.
What else is there? What other reasons? Let's find out.
That's a good question. Okay, another reason is the water is made pure and safe for drinking.
Okay, so that guarantees that it is pure and safe, right?
Right.
Whereas we were mentioning earlier, if you have tap water in Taiwan, you're not sure if the water tanks are clean, right?
Yeah, when it comes out of your faucet, you don't feel very confident that it's going to be pure and safe for drinking. So pure is an adjective. It means clean and not having any harmful substances in it. So things that can harm you.
Yeah.
Right? So for example, you can say the air was cool and pure.
Do you think the air is cool and pure in Taipei City?
Well, compared to Los Angeles, where I'm from, it's very cool and pure.
Really?
Well, I won't say cool. Usually it's pretty
pure.
hot.
Okay.
But it's pure compared to where I grew up, and that is very, very dirty air.
Interesting. I always thought that Taipei air was very dirty and polluted.
People do say that, but they've never lived in a place like Los Angeles or Beijing.
Ah, Beijing, I know it's really bad.
Bad. I've lived in both places.
Oh, wow. Okay. So then it's bottled, packaged, and shipped to stores all over the world. Okay, so I'm guessing the bottle costs money, the packaging costs money, the shipping costs money, and it's all over the world, right? So we're not really paying for the water, we're paying for all of that.
Because basically, I think that most of these places, the water they're getting costs almost nothing.
Yeah.
It's all about the package, the bottle that it goes in, and then having to tell everybody, hey, our water is so great.
Oh, yeah, paying for advertising.
Paying
right?
for advertising, right.
Okay.
So the costs don't end there because you also pay for the bottle.
There you go.
Right.
All right, so the costs don't end there. It means to finish. So it doesn't finish there. There is more. So for example, the road ends here. Okay, so it's probably a dead end.
A dead end, right.
Yes.
It means you can't go any further.
Yeah.
Okay, so continuing, each one takes a lot to design, produce, and ship. Companies spend millions to advertise their bottled water as well.
Wow, that is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And also to design, because you do realize that the different bottles have different designs, right?
Yeah, and I think that most people do care about the way things look, right? So if they put a nice design on there, you might be willing to pay more money or choose this one instead of another one.
Yeah, which is interesting because usually you only use these bottles once, right?
Right.
So they spend so much money to advertise it. And advertise means to make something known to the public, usually by paying for space or time in newspapers, on televisions, or even billboards.
Or online.
Yeah, so like a noun would be advertisement, right?
Right. So to advertise an advertisement.
Exactly.
Okay.
For example, the company decided to advertise their new product on social media. Or I can say, oh, I saw an advertisement of this, right? And I wanted to buy it.
Have you ever seen someone advertise for bottled water on social media?
I don't think I have.
I haven't. I've seen other drinks, but not bottled water.
I think it's such a normal thing now that it doesn't really need that much advertisement.
Yeah.
People usually choose it, I think, mainly for convenience.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
They will kind of just choose what is there.
Yeah.
And like someone like me, I will just try to get the one that is the least expensive.
Yeah, I would get the cheapest one too.
But they're still expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, why don't we take a break and find out what else makes water so expensive?
All right.
They know if they earn people's trust, they can charge more. They also know they'll have customers for life. So, if you refuse to pay for bottled water, bottle your own water from home.
Welcome back. So, what did we learn before the break?
Yes, so we wanted to know what made bottled water so expensive, right? We learned aside from the water itself, right?
Which isn't very expensive.
It's not. But it does kind of guarantee it to be more pure, right?
Okay.
Or clean. And we learned that they also spend a lot of money on packaging, on shipping, and on advertising.
Right.
They spend so much money on that. So that is what we end up paying for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of advertising, if they do that, they know if they earn people's trust, they can charge more.
Ooh.
So when people see a commercial or an advertisement, then they feel like, I know this product. This is a good product.
It's safe.
It's safe because I know the name.
Yeah.
And then they feel they can trust it and they're willing
to pay more.
To pay more, right? They also know they'll have customers for life.
Yeah, I think we as humans, if we know we like something and we trust something, we will keep choosing the same one,
yeah,
right?
We get into a habit, right? You buy this water once. If it's okay, probably you'll just buy that one again next time.
Yeah.
And continue and continue and continue.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will trust it, right? And to have trust, so trust is a noun. The belief that something or somebody is good, sincere, could be honest, that kind of stuff. So, for example, Nina doesn't have my trust, so I always keep an eye on her.
Really?
Now,
why don't you trust me?
Just an example.
Okay. Anyways, and they can charge you more if you trust them, right? So to charge someone is to ask for payment for goods or services.
Right. So you can
ask for money, right?
Yeah, so a type of good would be a bottle of water.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
So for example, the restaurant charged extra for salad dressing.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. Or guacamole. They always charge extra for guac.
Guacamole. Okay, so continuing.
So if you refuse to pay for bottled water, bottle your own water from home.
Like we do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so to refuse means to show or say that you will not do something that someone hopes you will do or they asked you to do. So, for example, I refuse to let Nina bully me anymore.
I never bully you. Stop being dramatic.
See, she's saying you're dramatic. She's bullying me again.
Yeah, so when you refuse, it's like saying no, right?
Right.
Okay, so we learned why bottled water is so expensive, right?
Yeah, and if you think about it, that's why drinks are so expensive. It doesn't cost much more to make a soda.
Yeah.
Right? They just add some sugar and some air into it.
Yeah.
What costs so much is all of the manufacturing. They have to make it, bottle it,
package,
ship it, and they have to let people know about their product.
So they advertise.
Yes, they'll advertise, and then you will choose their product A over product B.
Yeah, and that's how they're making all of our money.
Yeah, so I guess I kind of understand it more now.
Yeah.
Before I thought it's just water. Why is it so expensive? It's not the water that's expensive. It's everything else to bring that water into the store where you will buy it.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe it makes more sense to bottle your own water from home with reusable bottles, right?
And much better for the environment.
Exactly.
Okay, that's all the time we have for. Thank you very much for joining us, and bottle your water at home.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Another reason is the water is made pure and safe for drinking. Then it's bottled, packaged, and shipped to stores all over the world. The costs don't end there because you also pay for the bottle. Each one takes a lot to design, produce, and ship. Companies spend millions to advertise their bottled water as well. They know if they earn people's trust, they can charge more. They also know they'll have customers for life. So, if you refuse to pay for bottled water, bottle your own water from home.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 end 动词结束终止。The concert will end at 10 p.m. tonight. 今晚的音乐会将在晚上10点结束。下一个单字 trust 名词，信任。Trust is an important factor in any relationship. 信任是任何关系中的重要因素。Factor 就是因素 ，relationship 指的是关系。下一个单字 charge， 动词收费。The hotel charges $100 per night for a single room. 这家旅馆一晚单人房间的收费是$100 ，per 指的是每一。最后一个单字 refuse， 动词不愿不肯。The restaurant refused to seat us because we didn't have a reservation. 这家餐厅因为我们没有定位而拒绝我们入座。Reservation 指的是预定预约。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 be safe for 加动词 ing 指的是做某事是安全的。Safe 是形容词，表示安全的，没有危害的。我们来看看这个例句 ：Is this country safe for traveling？ 在这个国家旅游是安全的吗？下一个文法 ：It's bottled, packaged, and shipped to stores all over the world. 它被装瓶、包装并运送到世界各地的店家。这是一个被动语态的句子，它的结构是主词加 be 动词再加过去分词。Bottle 是装瓶 ，package 指的是包装、装箱 ，ship 则是指运送的意思。我们来看看这个例句 ：Most of the strawberries are grown and harvested here. 大部分的草莓是在这里种植和收获的。Harvest 指的是收获、收成。最后一个文法 for life 终身一辈子，我们来看看这个例句 I believe marriage is for life 我相信婚姻是一辈子的事情。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Today we are going to Chaoyang Road in Jiayi. Now it's located downtown Jiayi, and Chaoyang means drooping willow. Drooping Willow Road was actually not a road before. It was actually a canal, and lots of willow trees were planted on both sides of the road. But now the canal and the willow trees have disappeared, and the street is filled with shops, stores, and historical sites. I can't wait to learn more about Chaoyang Road, so let's go.
Chaoyang Road is in downtown Chiayi. Chaoyang in Chinese means drooping willow. That is where the name Chaoyang comes from. This road crosses both the West and East District. But this road was not a road in the past. Chaoyang Road was a canal before. The canal was built during the Japanese-ruled time. Many willow trees were planted along both sides of the canal. At that time, children had to go to Kogakko or Shogakko. These were public schools and elementary schools. Kogakko was for Taiwanese children and Shogakko was for Japanese children. And the Kogakko for Aboriginal children was opened in 1905. In 1941, these three kinds of schools were changed into Kokumingakko. Kokumingakko meant national schools. Children between the ages of 8 and 14 had to have this education. This change affected Taiwan's educational system and development then. Because of the development, the canal, willow trees, and old buildings disappeared. Now, Chaoyang Road is a big road with many shops, schools, and historical sites. The schools on this road include Chaoyang Elementary School, National Chiayi Girls Senior High School, and Changwen Elementary School. Some historical sites are the Westgate Presbyterian Church, Suzhou-Lian Ancestral Temple, and the Chun Chongpo easels. Although the canal, willow trees, and old buildings have all disappeared, Chaoyang Road has a new appearance. Now Chaoyang Road is a road full of human culture.
I
I hope you guys enjoy learning a lot of interesting facts about Chuiyang Road. If you ever get a chance to visit Chuiyang Road, don't forget to shop around and visit the historical sites. Now, this is all the time we have for today, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.